But why would OG Kylo want to slaughter Jawas? Wait. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails, a Grand Arena story, folks. We are in match 8 of the season. We're kind of ignoring the blip of last week, though. I mean, I'm calling this match 8.1 just so that people who see my other videos can see it. That was match 8. Because we did play them. I made the GAC recaps and stuff. They just didn't count as this part of the season. So, anyways, we've got lots going on, guys. Really good stuff. This is a really, really interesting match, in my opinion. So, here's the situation. Facing someone named Tarunga, he is in Cobra Ka, which is one of the top, if not the top, territory war guild out there. And they have 800,000 more GP than I do. You can see that I do have more top shelf mods. However, they do have an advantage on the other mods just a little bit. And the 6-dot mods, of course, is double what I have. That's pretty standard these days. And then look at these relic levels, guys. He's got, what, 360, something like that, 360 more relic levels. Look at all those tier 9 relics, tier 8, tier 7s, almost 100 tier 7s, just crazy. So, I had decided, you guys know about my placement just failure in GAC last match against Snake, and I didn't want to repeat that again. So we've got 3 Galactic Legends up front, 1 in the back with Kenobi, Jedi Master Kenobi, and then I also put Sith Eternal up top. I also have that Maul team with a really fast Droideka. Lots of really good teams here, guys. Lots of really fast teams. Jango lead with Queel and Bando, etc. to make my Queel, I think, just a little bit faster than his troopers could be. And the idea was we're just going to go crazy. I knew that he was going to place at least 2 GLs, maybe up to 5, but I had plans for that. I do have Starkiller, etc. So let's see what he actually placed. He placed Lord Vader and Jedi Master Kenobi up front with Starkiller and Geos of all teams. But Lord Vader, notice he has Maul, but it's the wrong Maul, guys. It's Strawberry Head Maul, and that's actually intentional on his part. I think he's trying to fake me out, but that didn't work. Yeah, as you'll see. He also has his, these are all Omicron teams. Well, I mean, I don't know about Kyle Katarn, who cares? But, I mean, I guess he does have Omicrons on all of them, except for maybe Kyle, because his Scion of Jango is also probably Omicron. It's just not relevant in this fight, because that's a territory war Omicron. So, his Dash team, his Iden team, both Omicron. Big issues. Look at all of those relic levels, guys. Tons of relic levels. That's how it works. Before we jump into the fight, which is going to be an epic one, guys, just want to remind you, if you want to support this channel for free, all you've got to do is hit that like button or subscribe or leave a comment, something like that. Help us mount the algorithm. I can't do it without you, and I really appreciate all of your support. You are all amazing, and I love you. Well, I love some of you. So, without further ado, let's get on with the fighting. Alright, you guys got to see that intro a couple times with that stinger. Alright, so we have to double tap one of his teams, one of his Galactic Legends. There's no, he has the 2 most strong, most powerful ones. There's no off-meta counter to one-shot any of these, unless you try Troopers, but I don't trust my Troopers with Shock T against this Lord Vader team. It would work. He's just got such a bunch, that Royal Guard is ridiculously thick. At Relic 9, he is probably not going to be killable by my Troopers. I need to boost my Dark Troopers offense by a little bit. So we're using Bad Batch to take down the surrounding guys. I mean, there's no hope of actually winning this fight, but we can kill the other 4, hopefully. If we can kill the ads, then we're good. Remember, he has Darth Maul here, not Maul. So that he's not he's a Sith. He's not a Desufu, a dark side unaffiliated Force user, whatever it is. He's also not Empire. And those are the two things that Vader actually helps with. So one thing that I kept going over in my mind was, should I send in a burner team first and get rid of all of the cooldowns? But they're only tanks, and then there's the pretty slow Strawberry Head Maul that we can just take out. You know, like as long as we get stun on him, which I didn't see a reason why we couldn't get stun, then we'd be good. So, you know, because even though Lord Vader would do all of his debuffs, Tech would go pretty soon thereafter and cleanse all of our debuffs from us. Okay, so he killed Hunter, and that really doesn't matter. We're just waiting. We need to get his AoE to go, because I'm going to use Troopers as the second half of the fight. And okay, so he does his AoE, and now we're just going to time out. Here it is. Here's the timeout. Hooray, we timed out. And then we got to finish it off with Troopers. So I have Moff Gideon in here, not because he's like better here than elsewhere, but I mismanaged my Troopers, guys. I have Iden Troopers for offense, which is a really cool fight. You guys will see that in a minute. But I put that Sith Eternal Emperor down, and I put Shore Trooper with him. And my Lord Vader team I have Stormtrooper with. So I had to use another trooper. We needed a fourth one, and that was what we could do. So alright, finished off that Lord Vader. Now we'll use our one Galactic Legend we have available to kill this Jedi Master Kenobi, and if this backfires, we could potentially use Bounty Hunters to two-shot this team, but hopefully that's not necessary. Now, with Anakin here, he adds a different wrinkle. You know, Padme, everyone complains about Padme on this team, but Anakin, Jedi Knight Anakin, is a scarier dude than that, in my opinion. Just because he makes it so that he does, if you try to kill Cat first, he will just keep pummeling your team, just continuously destroying your team, because her health keeps going up and down from 50%, and so he keeps taking bonus turns and destroying us, and we don't want that, so we kill him first. And now we have to take out Cat, but we can't mark her yet, and they're just pummeling my poor Grandmaster Yoda. You guys can't even see him because I put him in the wrong slot for you guys to be able to see him. I kind of apologize, but at the same time, it's kind of fun to have you guys not know if he's actually alive or dead right now, so that's cool. Anyways, Jedi Knight Guardian is here because instead of General Kenobi, because General Kenobi is with Starkiller, as you guys will see. That's another fight, though. So, get our ultimate, and finally, okay, we can mark Cat. I was trying to figure out, should I pass the turn to Luke? What should I do here? So we need to take out Cat, guys, because she is still boosting this team in a dramatic way. Alright, so Yoda was apparently dead, and he's back now. So we're going to increase cooldowns on their Kenobi real quick, just because that's what we do. We want to increase his cooldowns because we're spiteful a-holes, and also because it's a good play, but mostly for the first reason. And, alright, we got Cat. Excellent. Wonderful. We have 2 minutes left. We should be able to make this work, especially because it's Jedi Knight Guardian and not Kenobi. I mean, General Kenobi could make this fight a lot more difficult, but you know, he's not here. He ain't here, guys. He's not here to bail out his future self. So screw you, Jedi Knight Guardian. Yeah, I like your pointy ears though. They're kind of cool. They show. I was gonna say they show good initiative. I don't know what that means though. If only we could all be more like Jedi Knight Guardian's ears. Show that initiative. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so Starkiller. Here's the thing, guys. All right, so we're using Aurra Seeing Lead because I have the fast enough bounty hunters to go for. So here's the thing: Starkiller gives 70 speed in GAC to all of his team members. So Mara Jade a lot of times is modded so that she's like in the 400s, and it's out of reach of my bounty hunters with Zam. However, this Mara Jade, whether it was on purpose or he just forgot or whatever, she was only 305 speed, which is pretty pedestrian for the kind of accounts that I'm facing. And so I was like, oh, this is a good opportunity because my bounty hunters outspeed them all. So why don't we use Aurra Seeing Lead, and we'll just take out Starkiller, and once we kill Starkiller, then we're good to go. So this is the thumbnail caption that I made, guys, and you'll see I said, is Mara better than Starkiller? This is where you get your answers. So get our Disintegrate, kill Starkiller, and that's it, right? Like, we got him. Man, if we had stunned Mara there, I think this fight would have gone a little different. But, okay, so she stuns Bosk, and she puts Stagger on everyone, and now everyone's stunned, and doesn't have turn meter, and so Starkiller's gone. He's not boosting his team anymore. His unique is gone. They're not fast anymore. They're just a bunch of randoms. But all of our guys are dying, and as it turns out, afterward, I was like, I wonder if we're supposed to kill Mara. If we should have killed Mara first with that Disintegrate. And as it turns out, I think we should have, guys. That was a pretty big shellacking. And then, of course, someone else came into chat later, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think like I've seen other people do it. You're supposed to kill Mara first." I was like, "Well, all right, the price of knowledge, folks. So you need to kill Mara Jade first, because otherwise she'll just run the tables on your bounty hunters." Like, that was, I'm not even mad. That was amazing. Like, she did so cool, so good. All right, so he's got really high relic Geos that he put on here, and I don't know what he was trying to draw out. I was like, you know what? We don't have a use for Night Sisters, and Night Sisters just demolish this build. So, you know, as long as they don't get ability block on Daka and just focus her for whatever reason, then we should be good. So I'm hitting Spy right now because Spy has the lowest defense, and so we're going to be doing the most damage by hitting Spy, because the communal damage, of course, it's all just spreading out, so you may as well do all the damage you can there. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen this match before. This used to be a staple in my offensive plans, actually, because people put Geos down on defense all the frickin' time. So, I mean, yeah, it is just ridiculously effective. I mean, it just is. Right, he even got his brute back at the very last minute, so we'll just keep going, though. I mean, you get Plague, it gets healed. They eventually kill you. You eventually just wear them down, though, even if they don't kill your guys too often. So we want to get Talzin back, though. We need to get Talzin back, so we need to start doing basics, dude. Come on, Xaereth. Get with the program, dude. Okay, Talzin's back. Ooh, a perfect timing. We do the mass assist to get everyone's health to max. And Spirit never actually got hit, so 61 banners, because their protection was full. That's pretty fancy of us. Now they have a Palmara lead with their turn meter loaded, and I was like, you know what? Okay, we've already used our good Jedi. Let's use Basti, because like, Mara's going to do some ridiculous things. Let's just stop her from inflicting buffs or debuffs on us by putting a ton of tenacity on us through Basti's leadership. Or not, through her leadership. So, alright, killed Mara. I wanted to take out that Kenobi just because I didn't want him to get healed by a Visas or something like that. And he was really close to death anyway. So Kiedi Mundi running the tables on these guys. Get max cleanup banners. And we'll see it's in the back. I was guessing he had 0 Galactic Legends, but this guy is unpredictable. And I wasn't sure what he was going to put in. And sure enough, he's got Sith Eternal Emperor. He's also got Maul from, you know, remember how I was saying it was intentional to put Strawberry Head Maul on the other one. It's because he put Maul on this, like, he has a Maul Mandalorian team. So Maul DeLoreans with Nest, and then look at Supreme Leader Kylo with Darth Revan and with Talon, which means that his Darth Revan, who is at 340 speed, is now 400 speed, because he's getting 40 from Sith Eternal and 60 from Talon. So that's going to be a really tough team. I don't have much left. I have like General Grievous. I do have Starkiller, but we also have to take out the teams up top, which includes the Iden Versio team, and you know, there's the Mothra team and everything. So okay, this is a 4-star Iden Versio with the rest of them are relic, all these troopers, but they're not like modded super well, and they're not super high relic. Remember, this Mothra team, though, is all gear 7, or relic 7, okay? All of them are relic 7 or higher. Maybe Kyle Katarn's 8. So, I mean, I have the Omicron and everything. Look at Cara Dune stunning everyone because she has her AoE. It's pretty fancy. But look at how I just heal, because all of them hit, you know, they do some damage, but then every time someone attacks out of turn, I gain 20% of my health and protection back. So I'm healing 100% of my health and protection back every single time this happens. So saving that death mark for when I actually kill one of their guys. And alright, Cara Dune is on her deathbed now. That's pretty fancy. And I mean, Iden is only gear 11 here, guys, so she's not really doing that much damage. She's not very fast. She's not contributing much except for her lead and, of course, that Omicron. So let's just delete POW real quick with that Death Mark ability, because that is not just Death Mark. It's also the it's just an insta kill if it kills someone. So, I mean, there you have it, folks. Just disgusting, guys. Just dismantle that team. Iden Versio, one of the best Omicrons out there, one of the best characters and squads out there, just suddenly, it's amazing. That team is so good, guys. I just can't get over it. Okay, so we got Dash. This is an Omicron Dash team. So I'm taking my Traya team. I'm like, okay, may as well take Talon, even though Talon doesn't do that much. She doesn't have much talent, you know. But this Dash team, I mean, once you kind of get a bunch of protection, bonus protection on Traya and everything, once you get the Isolate up and you start getting all of their debuffs on them, then things get easier. So you put Isolate on L3 so that she's not cleansing anyone, right? She normally would passively cleanse people, but because she has Isolate, she can't do that. So we're trying to kill Vander Chewie first because we don't want him to revive anyone. You know, and of course we'll eventually annihilate someone anyways, but look at Traya's huge hits because she's been building up all of her bonus protection and stuff. And so, okay, normally if we just want to win now, better to just kill L3, right? And then you kill Traya, or kill Kira, but I was trying to get my one protection banner back from Darth Sion. Didn't actually pan out, but we did try it. So, I mean, it's worthwhile. I just didn't want you guys to have to watch my, like, 2 minutes attempt to fail there. Alright, so he's got a Bando team, but it's under it's under Scion of Django lead. And so, like, there's no nest here. We can use Commander Luke pretty easily. May as well let's just chop him down. And now, I mean, the rest of the fight, he does have a really high relic Fennec, which is problematic, of course. So put blind on just in time so that she missed with her attempted death marks, or not death marks, but armor shred. And, you know, just trying to control the situation by reducing turn meter, by stunning, etc. I mean, all the tools that are in the Commander Luke toolbox. You guys, if you think that Commander Luke team is just a bludgeon that just does pure damage, I mean, I can excuse you for that, but at the same time, you got to learn that this Commander Luke team is an extremely strong control team. Sometimes putting a ton of extra damage on them, like all those relics, is bad for the team just because you want to be able to control the situation a little bit more. Alright, here's my solution to Iden, guys. This is crazy, but we're using my full General Skywalker team. Okay, General Skywalker's dazed, so I'm like, who should assist with fives? Call to assist. So I'm trying to shoot Versio, because she can die, and then she revives herself if there's other troopers, but if you use General Skywalker, then she just doesn't, you know, if you use General Skywalker, then she can't revive, because there's no revives allowed. But I'm not getting turns, except for with fives, he gets a bunch of turns, because they keep getting a bunch of turns. This is why I want to relic 8 fives, folks. Okay, so the kill Rex, and Rex hasn't even taken a turn. He's like a 311 speed Rex, like almost 400 speed, never got a turn, and then he dies even as a super clone. Thank goodness that my General Skywalker goes, and this is the true kryptonite of the Iden team, folks, is daze. You want daze on them, because then they can't assist, and they can't gain bonus turn meter. Hugely important. So I put the armor shred on Iden. I was still thinking we're going to try to kill Iden here, and I mean, we're still not making any headway, though. Like, I'm barely taking turns. Like, I'm basically just hitting them back, and eventually that daze is going to wear off. So, we gotta hurry up and kill Iden, folks. We gotta hustle on that. But it's not really panning out so far. I mean, she's basically full health again. And I don't know how we're gonna end up modding Iden in the end. Like, having a really thick one, though, seems like maybe a good option. Because these guys do enough damage as it is. So, gosh, I'm like, who do we kill? We gotta kill someone before we sit down. Okay, Magma Trooper, fine. We got Magma Trooper. And now we're sitting down again, so yay for that. Dear Lord. Finally got a turn randomly with a clone. Like, I'm surprised I got a word in edgewise, frankly. So yeah, okay. Now I'm targeting the one I don't want, that won't kill me if they shoot back. Okay, so I stand up just before ARC Trooper's gone. And that's the last, I mean, thank goodness, because we get 2 sit-downs. And now we get, you know, now Days is back. Like, we can work through Days, kind of. Days for days. But, I mean, we're not doing that much damage either. They're just healing all of it. Because of Iden reasons. It's crazy. This team is out of control, guys. I'm very impressed. So, okay, now we've got the momentum on our side, kind of. They're doing less damage. We got Death Trooper out. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Let's see. Okay, killed Iden. And now we're gonna win. I mean, Iden is also personally just very powerful on top of everything. So, you know, it's not just that she's a facilitator. She also, at relics, does a ton of damage, and she's very fast. She has that turn meter gain, and she has all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is a Relic 8 General Skywalker with all Relic 7, some Relic 8 troopers with clone troopers with really good mods. And like, I mean, it was a high Relic Iden team, but holy balls, guys, that was horrible banners. We came very close to losing that. And then, of course, he has the 2 cancer builds in the back, which I do too. Oh, okay, so now we are trying to... We have to multi-shot this, because I don't have anything. We're going to use Starkiller, but I want to get all of the cooldowns out first. So, okay, everyone's done all the things, except we do want lightning from Darth Revan. Cool. Darth Revan's lightning is there to put 3 in so that we make sure he does it. And now we're taking Starkiller. And so we just gotta kill the ads here. That's the main goal. I don't know. There might be a better build. I'm still not super duper conversant on all of this, guys. So okay, we got stagger on everyone. And this is something. Alright, we're gonna shoot. I want to shoot Revan here because under Sith Eternal lead, he can lose turn meter. He still can't be stunned or ability blocked, but that stagger does actually work. It doesn't work on Malak or on Sith Eternal, but it'll work on the other 3. Malak, he just doesn't lose turn meter, I believe. So, yeah, let's just keep going. And we need to get that charge on Starkiller as soon as we can. And so, one thing that I think I should be doing more often is with Talon, or with Mara Jade, I should be doing a basic so that Sith Eternal does a basic, and therefore Starkiller assists. Like, I think that would have been more effective to do. Like I said, I'm still learning this team, guys. It's a tricky team to learn. Yeah, so, okay, Mara goes, and then we do a basic, but Sith Eternal doesn't assist, apparently, for some reason. Who knows why. Grumpy old man that he is. Okay, so now we can target someone other than Malak, thank goodness. Okay, cool, killed Talon there. And I should probably also get the Omicrons on the other Starkiller abilities. Those would also be extremely useful. Look at Sith Eternal's ultimate bar, though, guys. It's close. It's close, but we got the Star Destroyer, and we killed Darth Revan, but it didn't kill Darth Malak. So damn it all, we need to kill him as an ad. Like, he's a huge issue right next to Sith Eternal, and Sith Eternal's just about to get his ultimate off. You know, and there's no coming back from that. Visas is like, why am I here again? Because why is she here? I mean, she's probably helping, I'm sure, doing something. Starkiller does some pretty decent damage, though, folks. Should have used Mara to call the assist on Palp there, though. I don't know. I'm still learning. Don't judge me too bad. Gosh, that didn't do any damage to Starkiller. Who knows why? Nobody knows. But his basic does a lot of damage. So, all right, we killed him. Now we're just trying to get it so that, like, I would like to get his link gone, and I was like, you know what, maybe we can just kill him. I don't know, maybe we just do enough damage. Look at all these debuffs we did to him. That's pretty fancy. Maybe we just managed to take him out, you know. Palpatine calling the assist. Starkiller does some decent damage. And then Palpatine reminds me that he has ultimate power. And now, okay, this is important actually, guys. So I'm trying to draw his link out. And he had it available actually, but because no one in the group other than Ugnaught had protection, because I use such low gear guys, he refused to link, because remember, his link steals protection and adds it to himself. And so when Ugnaught, when he links Ugnaught, he's taking that protection. If there's no protection to steal, then he doesn't do it. So that's just something important to realize. I didn't realize that until someone in chat told me why it happened. So notice, I do have protection on these guys. And now we're just gonna time out. Just gonna time out because we got his stuff gone. So cooldowns, and now we're gonna use Geos here. I also have some like random extra bounty hunters that I thought would maybe work, including like Boba Lead and Fennec, Scion of Django, etc. Get healing immunity on them, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but I thought maybe Geos would be a better choice because you get ability block on Palpatine so that he can't actually do anything. He can't link anyone. He's just chilling. So remember, this is a Relic 9 Sith Eternal. So he's got a lot going on. He's got speed up. So I was like, okay, Spy, now's your time to shine. And Spy actually did a huge amount of damage there, more than I thought Spy would do. So that's fancy. Look at his ultimate. He's almost, oh my gosh, guys, look, he's almost at his ultimate. Oh man. All right, let's heal. And okay, he has ability block, so he can't use his ultimate yet. But all right, okay, we got him. Finally zerged him down. Now we've got this this Maul team to go, and so we're using Grievous with BB-8. My Grievous under BB-8 is somewhere approaching. Oh, what is he? Oh yeah, so I think he's like 423 speed, something crazy like that. Okay, so Magna Guard, I didn't want to use his AoE here because I didn't want to dispel. I didn't want to ruin the dispel because eventually they'd get some debuffs on me and stuff. And like Daze from Nest might really be nice to be able to just wipe out. Remember, when we do AoEs and hit that target lock, we get a bunch of turn meter. And so, it would be nice to do more AoEs, of course. And I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just keep doing it. We'll do a basic there. Remember, Candace keeps getting dispelled every time because he's the taunt guy under Maul lead. So, all right, we got a couple kills here, and now I was like, oh, we can just stun Maul, and then we just killed him instead. Now remember, when they have their target lock on them, then they can't. They can't counter. All right, we gotta take her out. And there she is. She's gone. All right, 60 banners. We only dropped 5 there. Not bad, especially because we lost BB-8. And now we've got Jawas here, and this is from my intro, guys. OG Kylo, Relic 7 against this full, like, Relic 7-ish. You guys can go back and look. Maybe it's not fully Relic 7, but, like, fully high Relic Jawas. Look at how close to death he is, actually. And they can actually apply healing immunity to him. He doesn't have it right now, but you'll see he does get it eventually. He's got tenacity down. Look at how close he is to death. He is very close. I don't have him specifically modded for this counter, but this is like terrifying how much damage they're doing to him. They almost took him out, guys, because remember, the thermals don't do anything to OG Kylo. Like, they just kind of scratch him a little bit. They tickle him, whatever random metaphor you want to use. But, I mean, and then he starts doing some crazy damage, and then look at, in just a minute, we're going to use our tools a little bit better. Right now, we're just spamming the big hit, because that stuns and stuff. But look at how Jawa Engineer in just a minute is going to start healing himself a ton. We can't get through him, but we've got other tools available. We've got the basic to be able to put healing immunity onto him. And then Jawa can Engineer can keep trying to heal himself, but it doesn't work. So, yeah, I mean, this works every time. It doesn't work in Territory Wars. Now, if you put the Omicron on Nebbit, I think that doesn't work. But it works just fine here. 69 banners, thank goodness. We finally got some banners back after all of the multiple fiascos that we've been through, which haven't ended, by the way, because now we've got fleets. We've got fleets, and now you'll see why I now have a Relic 8 crew. You'll find out in just a minute. So, okay, we're using Rebels here because he put the Houndstooth with IG 2000 build in with Executor, and so if we had killed IG there, which we didn't, damn it all. If we had, then we win this easily. Like it's just a really easy win. But IG's not dead, and so let's, man, maybe I should have, instead of doing the wiggle, maybe, because that just healed IG a little bit, and the AoE might have killed IG there, but, I mean, then they would have done a mass assist on the Falcon. So, dear Lord, it's looking super gross, but okay, good. We at least killed IG, right? So we got one kill, and now, all right, let's get Cassian in here. Let's see if we can just nuke that Slave One. And we did, actually. In fact, Cassian hit him back, and you know, it's like, oh, maybe like we're getting momentum back. He only has his 3 bounty hunter ships left. Like, he has Cad Bane in reserve still. So I'm like, man, maybe we can actually make this work. We'll get reserves here pretty soon. We're gonna start making things work. Xanadu Blood comes in and helps them realize that even though I have a, oh gosh, I'm trying to figure out who to shoot because I don't want them to hit. They have a retribution. So I hit Houndstooth so it don't die, and then it doesn't matter because Razor Crest just WTF pwns me. I'm like, if I want to have a chance, like, what do we want? Do we want the tank right now, or do we want to call the guy who can then give me another turn immediately to get rid of the tank? Or sorry, to get rid of the cooldown to get another reinforcement. And in the end, it didn't matter. We almost killed Xanadu Blood, but okay. So now let's go to the Negotiator Cancer build. Here is the issue, guys. Check it out. That's it. Oh, man. Killing me here. We needed to be able to... gosh, so they... we don't want target lock on us right now. This is really, really bad, because that means TIE Bomber is taunting. We needed to have either call it to assist on Anakin right now to be able to get him to 40% health or lower so that they don't do their AoE, or we needed their silencer, well, yeah, we needed to stun him at the very least. We needed to do something, but instead their 5s went before any of mine, and now we're just screwed because my Kylo is only Relic 7. So now he's Relic 8 because of this fiasco here, guys. I mean, he wasn't fast enough, apparently. We'll probably get that Special Forces TIE Pilot up a couple Relic levels as well here, just to make sure he's also fast enough to withstand this kind of stupid... So I'm like, okay, let's at least kill TIE Bomber if we can, right? Like, we're close. We can kill him, probably. He's almost dead. And then, okay, so Silencer's still alive. Oh, we even stunned TIE Bomber here. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. But my Silencer's dazed, so, alright, Gauntlet goes, he can dispel everything. But now we don't have target lock on anyone, which means that the Bomber isn't taunting anymore. So that's kind of, I don't know, it's a weird thing. Like, the Gauntlet came and saved us, but at the same time it made it so we can't actually shoot the TIE Bomber. And, I mean, this guy has such high relic levels that makes his fleet super fast and really good, and I mean, maybe I sound really bitter here. This is one of the most enjoyable matches I've had for a very long time, because we had to multi-shot things, and you guys know I love a good slugfest. Like, playing this efficiency BS with the kind of, like, and then just relying on ship RNG just really makes me super angry. And so, I mean, alright, Silencer's gone. Can we kill their TIE Bomber? No, because Plo is here to heal the TIE Bomber. Damn it all. But, okay, here's the thing about Negotiator, though, guys, is you just want them to... You want to end the fight. Like, they can kill you. You want all those cooldowns to be increased, though. Like, you want them to be in a state of... Okay, so they just did their AoE. That's wonderful, in fact. So, I mean, you want those cooldowns to be increased. So, alright, let's take Malevolence here now. Random that we can actually have Malevolence available for their Negotiator. And this, like, the TIE Bomber build is actually pretty bad for Malevolence as well. But because we've burned their cooldowns and stuff with our Sacrificial First Order, then we can continue to go. So, I mean, them having all of their cooldowns disrupted just really makes the team way, way easier to take down. Negotiator is one of the best for that. Alright, let's try to... I was like, man, let's snipe out their 5s. And then I was like, you know what, we're about to get a reinforcement. Let's get a spy in. Try to nuke him that way. And boom, just took out that fleet. Okay, now we've got Raddus here. And this, ironically, this is the starting team. Like, this looks like the starting... Like, we haven't even done any damage. We just failed on Executor, even though we killed their 2 ads. So, I mean, okay, they killed Poe, and that's not great, but, you know, we don't have any more resistance. Man, Raddus is going to be way better with a bomber, guys. I'm super excited, because we'll have a tank there, then we can summon another First Order, or sorry, another Resistance, and we'll be able to do so many more specials. We'll get that cooldown way faster. I think Raddus is going to be... I think we're going to be able to find an off-meta counter to Executor. I'm I don't know, confident isn't the right word. I'm feeling optimistic about it. So, all right, we just need the cooldown. We have 2 more turns of cooldown for the Raddus. So as long as we can do a special on one of the Resistance ships, we should be good. And the cool thing is here we also have the Ebonhawk here to help us, so we can put damage, or we can put buff immunity on Houndstooth, which means that once we kill Executor, we can actually just keep Houndstooth from regenerating at all. Because I mean, healing immunity doesn't really do that much. I mean, he does heal a little bit passively, but that buff immunity is the thing that really matters. So, didn't get it to land this time, unfortunately, but the Landos Millennium Falcon actually did the trick. So, alright, I was pretty sure we were going to get less than 1600 at the end of this. We ended up at 1601, which is my lowest score to date for a full clear, but we full cleared, and he's going to have to clear my 5 Galactic Legends along with a lot of other good teams. And so I guess we can see how he does here, folks. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. How did I do? Just kidding. How would you rate your service on a scale from 1 to 10? And there's the results, folks. He could not clear my Jedi Master Kenobi. So we did one-shot my front zone. I don't know what he used. He didn't tell me. We'll find out. He was a nice guy. He messaged me and stuff. So he tried a couple times on Kenobi. He told me he lost a coin flip, which I don't know what coin flip he had. Like, were his bounty hunters just like equal speed to my cat or something like that? I guess that's possible. He said he won the coin flip though. So, I mean, it's good because if you do the math, even if he got really like the worst possible banners on Kenobi, he still would have beat me by like 30. So he did fail once up top against my Maul Droidica team, so that's fun. And then he failed once on my Executor. Thank you. Thank goodness I'm Relic 9 on it now. Now we're trying to get Relic 8 on Cad Bane. And on IG 2000, on IG 88, I mean. Isn't that fun? And on Bosk, everyone gets relics. So, final thoughts, folks. Finally, we got a big win against a big account. I mean, I've beat some bigger accounts, but this might be the biggest so far. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But one way or another, I mean, it's a good player. He's in Caw, so he's competitive. And he's also a, he's got good mods, he's got a huge advantage in relics, he's got all the toys, and, he messaged me before this match, actually, and he said something about, like, use lube, or something, like, be gentle, I forget, some kind of fun reference, but, nice guy, glad to get the win, but, good match, like, geez. That was such a rough defense to get through. And I had to learn some lessons along the way, like the Mara Jade thing, dear lord. Okay, so, and you guys can see, crew is now Relic 8. And I put more 6E mods on him. He was missing a couple, apparently. I took him off in favor of other things. So, Relic 8 on crew until my opponents start having Relic 9 5s, and then I used to... Does that mean I need a Relic 9 on crew? It's stupid, guys. It's ridiculous. So slogs are my favorite. That's like that match against Snake, great player, no shade on him, And you guys keep saying that if I say no shade, it means that it sounds like I'm throwing shade. I mean, whatever. Disclaimer, though. I super respect Snake. He does a great job. It's not my favorite to play efficiency and against efficiency players. I love it when someone wants to dig in and just go blow for blow. It's my very favorite style of play. And I think that that's kind of the way the GAC meta is going right now. Iden Versio, huge problem. No clue what we do again about her. Like what kills her easily? Like maybe I could have used General Grievous maybe, but there's no guarantee that works. There are issues, guys. I'm excited to explore them with you, but Iden Versio, get that Omicron right now and get those guys up. I think my, well, that's what she said, by the way. But I think my alt account is going to be doing that. So, gosh, we've been over 40 minutes. This is one of my favorite matches in a long time, though, guys. So, 1-1 for the week. Hopefully, we're gonna fight an even bigger account this next match. So, watch me struggle. Tomorrow, I guess. Today is when we're posting it. So, alright, calling it good, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite part of this video was, if indeed you had a favorite part, in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. And wins sometimes too. Dear Lord, thank goodness.